All right, how you doing? It's me, Zacarias, and we're going to do do a video. And I had to do this video before I go back and we'll make a part 2 of the video about Ricky Smiley's son. Now, Hollywood gets on my nerves, and it is a whitewash. Actually, I'm going to mention this because I went to there's an agency, and the woman who's of color is trying to help me out to say it. But in my opinion, she need to get rid of the white woman that works for her, who did not want to accept me after I did a good job. And after the intern told me I did a good job in my audition. Sorry, had to go there, being Wendy Williams again. The reason why I made this up because they're trying to make a remake of Scarface, and they have Sofia Vergara to play in the movie. She's Latina, okay? She's not Cuban, but she's Colombiana. Well, guess the guy who gonna play Scarface? Another white man. Yes, Leonardo DiCaprio. I have Leonardo DiCaprio. He's one of my favorite actors that happen to be Caucasian. Okay, because I have actors of color that I do look up to. Okay, so don't go ahead. The Rock is one of them, by the way. Although I did not like The Rock eating Aunt pancakes on my 37th birthday. What the hell? And as a person who's African American descent who also is mixed with other races in the family trees, The Rock is also mixed as well. I look up to The Rock. I'm glad that he made, but when you eat Aunt pancakes on your Instagram on my 37th birthday, I don't even know you personally. Please, that was like... But let's get back to the subject, okay? So, I already forgave you for defending the racist Hulk Hogan, but that's another subject. Let's get to the story. So, they're trying to get Leonardo DiCaprio to play Scarface. And this is another time. A lot of Latinos, and I'm part Hispanic from the Creole roots, not from Latin America, from Louisiana, Spanish Creole. But I grew up around Latinos going to school, not in the community, but going to school with a lot of Latinos and learning Spanish. And happy to find out that one of my ancestors, like Senor Real, is happy because, this is a culture that I grew up and told was not part of me, even though I'm not Mexican, but it doesn't relate to me because we both have Spanish mixture. Next thing you find out, it is part of your heritage, So, y'all, to y'all enemies, y'all hate us. Callate way, they say in Spanish, okay? So those who don't know Spanish, I have no problem with that. Ask your friend who knows Spanish. Callate way, catelacito way, please. That's how to say in Spanish, okay? So, point. Let's get to the subject. Hold on, my cake is in the oven. God, dog. As soon as I do a video, why the cake gotta come off? Shut up! Shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. The stupid timer. Ooh. Anyway, point is, Hollywood always make it. That's why that I agree with Jada Pinkett, and that's why I stage dash and shut her mouth up. But she actually correct to both of these sisters who have mixed DNA because they, what's the name? Jada Pinkett got black and some Creole, I don't know if it's French Creole or the Caribbean Creole, and Native American Irish and stuff in her too. So, because in the mixed race community online, we do let people know about Jada Pinkett, okay? About her mixed heritage. But she is actually right that Hollywood blackballs people of color and stop them from it. Yes, and dark-skinned sister, Janet Hubbard, I love you, and Jamie Foxx, okay? And love you when you was Aunt Viv. I was very upset when they, and I'm not against the light-skinned Aunt Viv, but I love the Aunt Viv her, you know what I'm saying? And she's a intelligent, dark-skinned woman playing Aunt Viv who lived in a rich house. So y'all those who think I'm color-struck, shut the hell up. She played Aunt Viv real good, and I do agree with her, even though her attitude is evil sometimes. Janet Hubbard, she is right what she said. I love what she said. And that goes to all the people I have worked for before and working right now. If you want me to kiss your ass, you have to put in my contract. And I do agree with that, because y'all know when office of bipolar, when people talk to me wrong, yes, if you want me to kiss your ass, you had to put on my contract. I love that line when she said on TV One. Okay. I love that. I saw that. But she was wrong to bash Jada Pinkett, knowing that it's because they have a production company, this and that other stuff. But she had a point. That because her husband not mad. I know she mad at Will Smith, but it's a big issue, sister. Okay. And say that's just right. That means the liberals in Hollywood are not all that liberal. And they want someone to buck dance and coon and all other stuff. So the reason why I'm bringing this up, because going to my Latino community out there, that you don't get jobs and it hurts you too. The same stereotypes of us African-American people, and I'm also part Hispanic as well, though the Creole, Louisiana, Spanish roots. I have to say to my Latino brothers on the other side of the border of the United States, whether from Puerto Rico, Central America, Mexico, South America, Dominican Republic, Cuba, it hurts you as well. Ex Jurado Mejia. Remember Rico, Suave, and y'all to be educational. He's not Mexican. He's from Ecuador, okay? He even said it on DJ Flag that he had to work it in the scope because every time he tried to get a job, they always want him to play a cholo, gangster, some negative stereotype of Latinos. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I will agree that Scarface is a negative stereotype for Latinos. A Cuban guy coming to the United States, instead of becoming a business owner like many Cubans have done, and actually they're the richest Hispanic group in the United States. Yeah, they are. Mexicans, I'm sorry, and some Mexicanos and Puerto Ricans and other Latinos, you're not. The wealthiest Hispanic group are the Cubans, okay? So, instead of playing a role that's very positive, yes, I have to agree, it's a negative stereotype. But guess who's playing that negative stereotype to promote that image? A white man. Okay? Before that, it was Al Pacino. Italian and white man, okay? American man. Now, another Italian, who's blonde and blue-eyed, by the way. Don't look the Sicilian dark look, okay? It's Leonardo DiCaprio. Why? Why not get a Hispanic man to play a role? There's many Latinos, whether it be Mexican, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Cuban, Salvadoran, whatever the shade of hair, texture of other, because y'all are Afro-Americans, these come all different shades and colors, like we are the African people with that one drop trash. Dude, you know, I don't understand how in the world you cannot get somebody of Latino from Latin America who's mixed descent to play this role. And yeah, there are white-looking Cubans, but they picked a dark Italian man to play a dark hair, dark eye Cuban. That people think that all Latinos have olive skin and dark eyes and dark hair. Okay, when there are Latinos that look like me and darker than me, like same as before his skin color changed. You had Latinos who look like blonde hair. You had Latinos like Selena and Jennifer Lopez. You had Latinos that look like Celia Cruz. You have people that look like Huggy Bear, who's also the original Huggy Bear. Vargas. He played Vargas, excuse me. He played Huggy Bear back and stuck in his what's it called? Hockey and such, whatever it's called. You know what I'm talking about. Stocky and Hutch, whatever it's called. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You had you know what I'm saying, you had Sammy Davis. Yes, Sammy Davis Jr. was part Hispanic. His mother was Cuban, lived in Puerto Rico, and she came to the United States. Okay, you have like you know what I'm saying, you have Laura Falana, you have Edward James Olmos, you have Gina Torres, you have Judy Torres, you have, you know, many people of Hispanic origin. You even have Scotty McCurry, who's part Puerto Rican, who's one who are the first Hispanic. If it ain't Fantasia, if it's Fantasia, they think she's because that's in Barino, so I said, and they think she's Cuban. Okay, she said she's 19, have Cuban in her background. Actually, she'll be the first Hispanic person to win American Idol, not Scotty McCurry. But Scotty McCurry, that is part Puerto Rican, part Irish, okay? Yeah, the country, you know, about the boys. Yeah, him from the South. Yeah, he's white Latino, okay? He has a curly hair, he wears a fade that you can't tell. Yeah, better call back with the good hair. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And y'all know what I mean about the good hair, okay? Because in our community, when you're a century, we call non-kinky hair good hair, okay? You know, not me personally, but exactly, okay? But we want to promote with nappy-ity, but we use the term nappy as a derogatory term as in trying to make it positive. How about string curly hair or, you know, some type of positive word from out the debunk the argument that kinky hair is bad. Use positive words to describe kinky hair and people will buy your message. Also, don't believe in that. But anyway, let's get back to the subject. So, they're choosing this white man to play Scarface and it's getting, I'm sorry, y'all cannot support this. I don't support it. I didn't support Nina Simone played by Zoe Saldana, and putting dark chocolate makeup on, look almost black as tar, to play Nina Simone. Okay, that was stupid. Okay, you know, it's sad that Hollywood does this. get a white person play a person of color because he is depicted as a Cuban who had to be light-skinned but dark for white people in order to be a person of color. So they had to get Italian who's Sicilian to play that. Okay? They didn't get Edward Chase Olmos, a Mexican-American man who can play the role. There are Mexicans that look like him. Don't you tell me. There are Cubans that look like him too, okay? They didn't get, Eric Estrada at the time. They got a white man to play this, you know what I'm saying? They didn't get, Cheech Marin. They didn't get, they didn't get a Spaniard. She was like, Julio Iglesias, okay? So it's sad that you didn't get none of these people, but you chose a white man who's not even Hispanic to play this role. So, I don't even understand why they're doing this. It's stupid to me. I think that it discriminates Latinos to get any opportunity to play themselves. I was against Whoopi Goldberg trying to play Celia Cruz. As many Afro-Latinas trying to get in Hollywood, why not give an Afro-Latina to have that role? And it had to pick the dark-skinned one, and I'm not being Eurocentric. It's to make fun of Celia Cruz, because she's not the same complexion as Whoopi Goldberg. Let me explain something to you idiots out there who gets mad. When they picked Eazy-E, Eazy-E was my complexion. Eazy-E was not that dark-skinned brother. He did a good job in Straight Outta Compton, but he did not look like Eazy-E. But y'all got mad when Nina Simone came in and they picked Zoe Saldana, who's more of my complexion but a little lighter than I am, to play that role. And guess what? She's a Trump supporter like Stacey Dash, she's also Hispanic, Puerto Rican, and Dominican descent. But since she's Afro-Latin and claimed to be black, when she Afro-Mestiza, you take this role, and you had this white woman who directed the role, and they had nerve to put dark chocolate makeup to look almost a black as tar to play this role. Stupid. So, and then I got mad about Zendaya. Zendaya and Aaliyah are not that too much different. Yes, Aaliyah growing up in her family, who's also mixed, who's part Indian, Native American, or her grandmother's side, okay, was light-skinned and identified as black. Yes, because back in the 90s and early 80s and beyond, before that, it don't matter if your mama was not black or your daddy, they believed in the one-drop rule, idiots. That's why Halle Berry, who grew up in the 1960s, claimed to be black, even though she's not pure black. But in the 90s, we start to awaken the reason why the one-drop rule exists and why it was created, so those same masters can rape a slave so that baby can be his slave after the baby is conceived. Don't you understand? You can't make that argument with me because I'm going against what he did. Because they didn't like us to be the same pot with the white people. You get what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? They hate that. The white folks, on the contrary, hate. And I know that they're my enemy when they do that. Get the fuck out my face. You know what I'm saying? You don't accept me, and you don't bitch and moan when a person of African descent who all have the same mixture, share the same European DNA, even not the pure of it, but if you turns around and do you like that man did in Chicago, I don't condone what happened, but you can't make the argument. You cause some mixed race people to identify as black to turn against you, and I'm sorry, it's like Frankenstein. You make a person, and they turn the monster turn against you, okay? So that's my argument. I don't condone what happened to because he didn't know better, and it was stupid for these old stupid thuggish coons to beat him up and torture him. But you made that rule to hurt us, and it turned and backfired on you. Can't complain about reverse racism when you created it, okay? So, point is, go back to the subject. Y'all got mad by Zendaya playing Aaliyah, which I had no issues, but they still got a girl who had a white mama to play Aaliyah in a Lifetime story, okay? It didn't make any sense because she looked more darker than Zendaya. Still, Aaliyah was no dark chocolate sister. God dog it. Aaliyah didn't even look like me and Keke Palmer caramel, and they trying to get her to play her. They couldn't, you know what I'm saying? So, and Aaliyah did admit to having mixed hair. She's part Anita and Native American, okay? Zendaya don't have a white mama. Okay, but Zendaya don't look like a white woman either. She don't look like a white woman. She looked mixed. So did Aaliyah. They don't look like they ain't on the Pete and Yogo. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just getting so sick and tired. So now, so going back to this situation. And I didn't know Whoopi Goldberg, why would they want to put Whoopi Goldberg as Celia Cruz because she directed the film after she died? She looked nothing like Celia Cruz, darker than Celia Cruz, don't even speak Spanish, okay? And it was actually discriminatory to Afro-Latinas who want to portray an Afro-Latina, okay? And they had, and in Stacey Dash part Mexican, part black, back then before Stacey Dash became truly clueless, conservative clueless, they could pick her place for Celia Cruz. You know what I'm saying? They could. You know what I'm saying? They could bow back to her Latin roots. Okay, you know what I'm saying? They could got stay there to play Celia Cruz. You know what I'm saying? So my point is, it didn't make any sense to get mad about that. About Zendaya and Aaliyah. Okay? God dog it. They both don't look pure black. Period. They both were high yellow anyway. So, let's get back to the subject. So, they getting this doggone white man, no offense, and Leonardo DiCaprio is one of my favorite white actors, okay? Would love to go party and hang with DiCaprio, and you know what I'm saying? He's one of the coolest white dudes that I would like to hang with, but I don't think this role is for him. This is my opinion, okay? There are a lot of Latinos who don't get roles, unless they playing thugs, cholos, and all that other crap, and drug cartels, and putas, as it means a hoe in Spanish, those roles. That's why Gloria Estefan, when they were making the movie Evita, they were trying to get all these white women, but people don't know they really were trying to get Hispanic women to play Evita, okay? But Jennifer Lopez already got picked to play Selena, okay? And then they had Gloria Estefan. And Gloria Estefan told the entertainment networks that she didn't want to play this role because they always try to get Hispanic women, Latin women to play the sexual promiscuous roles. Because in Evita's life, remember, in the classism is more over than racism. Yeah, it was racism, and I would not doubt that Evita Eva Perón was mixed, okay? She might have African DNA because he was saying, why do African people like Josephine Baker? Because they mixed later on with other people, like in Mexico. That's what people get mad about race mixing, but they want to use the one drop rule, which is very contradictory. How can you get mad about the one drop rule? Because that meant that all these people are black according to your one drop rule, including George Zimmer, okay? But they mixed and mixed and mixed and mixed and mixed, and your more Europeans, the whitening, as they call it, and the whole the raza situation came in, okay? So in 19, she either was mestiza or Afro-mestiza, okay? But her father was rich, middle class, and her mother was lower class, and then was a classist. She couldn't even go to her father's funeral because then she cried. And a lullaby Vita, she got back at the people for what they did to her when she married Juan Perón. I love that movie, okay? But Madonna, who has a reputation as a white woman, you know what I'm saying, all white women like this, but she had a reputation of being a hoe, okay, in Hollywood. I love Miss Madonna. I don't like what she did in her Rebel Hearts tour. They made me mad. But she's known as a hoe in Hollywood. That's how she became to fame, okay? She topped Janet and Paula Abdul back in the late 80s and early 90s. That's why Janet tried to get a little whorish. No offense to Janet. I love me some Janet because of that situation. And other artists today who are female are doing it because of Madonna was the one who did that. Okay? So, and yeah, Minnie Jackson was the first. But Minnie Jackson wasn't popping like Madonna. But, you know, the racial situation, exactly. Okay? Let's get it straight. That's why Tina Turner, who doesn't do that horror stuff, went to Europe and became famous there after she divorced old crazy cokehead Ike Turner. So, go back to the situation, okay? So, she said, I'm not doing this role because they want us to play these roles. And that's how Madonna wrote that 4-page letter that, okay, sound like, what's her name, Leah, to the director to get this role. And she played that role even though she's not Hispanic, okay? So, but it's still a white person playing that portrayal of the Hispanic person doing these negative things. And everybody celebrate Scarface. Why not have a Latino play Scarface? There's a lot of Latino actors that could get anybody to play that role. Why? Why I always have to get a white person to play Latino? Yes, Latino is not truly a race. But to white racist America with 3 Ks, including the Trump campaigns about this, it is a race to them because most Latinos in Latin America are racially mixed. Yes, there are white people who are mixed and they're not pure white in the United States, but their white population makes sure that their race look white. Do you know what I'm saying? Us, we don't look pure black. Those are African Americans. We don't even look, I don't look like no Akon. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? And it was to dehumanize us for having black blood. Okay, they try to make Hispanic part, but they did not give them no roles in white roles. That's why you never had Latino president in the United States. Yes, they try to make the market their white supremacy and make their population big, but they treat white Hispanic folks like trash too. You can speak Spanish and practice your culture around them white people. They make sure you will not be taught that. You get what I'm saying? So, in Hispanic people are seen as mixed. That's why they were scared of them trying to put a wall up so they don't have a big population because it means they do not practice birth control and abortion. Okay? You get what I'm saying? So, and since there's a big population of Latinos, get a Latino to play a Latino. Let's call it like it is. Bye-bye. Have a nice day.